Hey guys, it's Irfan, and today I'm making a special video for you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, and anybody else who's looking. I'm using the grandfather clock as my introduction because I'm taking you back in time to 1985 when Charles Bronson made his third Death Wish movie. He made 5 of them. The third one was made in 1985 and it was shot in East New York, Brooklyn. And in the movie, you could see the street signs on the posts. I'm going to take you back to those locations and show you the very same street signs now, 2025, and I'll show you in the movie what they look like back in 1985. So that's why I'm using this as my introduction, because it's a grandfather clock and grandfather going back in time. Now, a few things I got to tell you about the movie. First is, in the beginning of the movie, the cop says to, it's Paul Kersey, about Charles Bronson, the cop says to him, "Hey dude, you're in big trouble. What were you doing up in that neighborhood, East New York and Belmont?" East New York and Belmont do not make an intersection. East New York is like this, and Belmont is like this. They don't meet each other. Second thing is, a few times in the movie they keep mentioning Belmont and Sutter. Belmont and Sutter run parallel to each other. They don't form an intersection like Toy and Toy. Third thing is, in the movie you see Vice and East 177th Street. That's not in Brooklyn. The whole movie is supposed to be in Brooklyn, East New York, Brooklyn. Vice Avenue is in the Bronx. East 177th Street is in the Bronx. That intersection of Vice and East 177th Street is in the Bronx. Now, the numbered streets in Brooklyn go up to like 105 or 108. That's somewhere along Flatlands Avenue. If I get a map book, I'll show you. What I believe they did is they took stock footage from some other movie and they put it in their movie, this Death Wish 3 movie, right? Because there's no Vice and East 177th Street in Brooklyn. Now, my cameraman, who's going to be doing the filming for me when we go down there in Brooklyn, is Tisha. Thank you very much, Tisha. Appreciate your helping me out with this kind of documentary. So right now, let's go down into the danger zone, East New York, Brooklyn, and hope we make it back out alive.
Dude, you're in big trouble. What were you doing up in that area, East New York and Belmont?
I was visiting a friend.
Right, here is the map. This is East New York Avenue, and this is Belmont Avenue here. You can see East New York Avenue runs like on a slant, kind of from south to north or north to south. And Belmont runs east to west here, and it cuts off here because this is the train line. It continues on here. But they never meet. They never form an intersection, East New York and Belmont, alright? And that's what you said at the starting of the movie. That's what you see at the starting of the movie. Alright, so that looks like a Greenpeace garden over here, green gems. Now this is part of the area that was in the movie, and this is Glenmore Avenue that I'm on here, walking up towards Fountain, and that was in the movie. There's a weeping willow all the way back there. See the sign? And you could see this in the movie. You can see Fountain and Glenmore, both of these signs in the movie. Fountain and Glenmore. Holy moly, man, there's a lot of crazy people around here. You can see there too, Fountain and Glenmore. All right.
So I'm gonna do a little 360. And of course, you know, none of these buildings were here when the movie was made. Everything is different. When you watch the movie, you'll be able to tell for yourself. Are you gonna take over?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Yeah, that thing is slippery. That's why you always gotta put in your hand.
Sure.
Alright guys, so this is one of the locations in the movie, Belmont and Van Sicklen. So I'm going to give you a run around and show you what it looks like now. And then we'll see the movie what it looks like back in 1985. That's this guy Pass.
I'm just gonna pan around.
Alright, let me go over here then because he's not moving. Got Belmont?
Yes.
Van Sicklen?
Yes.
Got them both. Belmont and Van
Yeah, let me. It's hard to get you in there, but.
Alright, well, we got 4 locations, but we got 4 intersections. So wherever the sun is, we're gonna get it.
Okay.
That's what these guys pass. Well, I don't know if this was here when the movie was made. This is like a green space, a garden. So, I don't know, but we'll compare it and see. I don't know what the heck that was.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Belmont and Van Sicklen.
If you come over here, you can get them both. Van Sicklen and Belmont from here. Right? So that's what you see in the movie. Van Sicklen and Belmont.
think that's good. Cut it?
You got everything?
Yeah,
Around?
for the most part. Maybe you could go to that corner and end it there. Back where we started.
When you were over there, you got this way?
Yeah, I did.
These buildings here too. Yeah, go down here. Go down
Okay.
here a bit and get these buildings.
Oh my Lord, it's the creep that stole my pocketbook 3 weeks ago. All right. Dead. Hey,
That's 923 Glenmore. That was mentioned in the movie too, 923. I think those buildings over there, those red brick buildings,
Yeah.
that might have been part where people were looking out the window and then seeing stuff going on. And that's Logan over there. Fountain in Glenmore. Right, so that's Fountain in Glenmore.
That's Logan and Glenmore.
Giggler's body was found on Fountain in Glenmore.
Glenmore and Logan. Cut it?
Yeah.
where you been? You never argue if we need you. It's about time. I'm glad he's dead. He took my pocketbook 3 weeks ago. He should have been dead. I'm glad he's dead. Because now the cops never get here all the time.
Hi, Chief. Hello, Chief.
Christ, there's not much left of this sucker, is there? So how are things around here?
Better. I feel more relaxed. It's gotten quiet around here. Our efforts must be having a positive effect on the community. We're getting fewer complaints.
I wouldn't let it go to your head, Patrolman Renzel.
Looked like a rifle bullet. Witnesses say the shot came from corner of that block.
The guy was a good shot.
Better than anyone in our department.
Elton and Glenmore. We're gonna go up Elton. There was something to do with the movie here, but I don't know what.
This is Elton.
Yeah.
Between Glenmore and Liberty.
Liberty. This is Liberty. So whatever was on here, I don't know. But you see the neighborhood now. So make a right, make a right. Okay, we were on Glenmore here. Then we made a right turn. This is east, that's west, that's north, that's south. So we were going west on Glenmore. We made a right turn on Elton. And this street here, Elton, between Glenmore and Liberty, is where the bikers arrived. And you could see that at the end of Elton, where Liberty is here, that same fence with that yard, it looks the same way. Alright, so that's part of the movie that you see also. Here you can see what I was talking about. This is East 108th Street here, and this is Flatlands Avenue. Here are the number streets like 104, 105, 106, 107, 108. There are no numbered streets going past 108 in Brooklyn. So that's the end of the line here for the numbered streets. East 108 and Flatlands Avenue. This is Vice Avenue here, VYSE. So back in the days when it might have been 1985, this East Tremont Avenue was East 177th Street. So the intersection you see in the movie with the street signs was East 177th Street and Vice Avenue right here, around this here. That's what you saw, and I think that's what they took from their film archives, their stock footage, and they put it in the movie. Because you might notice it's a different set of bikers. In the first set of bikers, they had a trike. You don't see a trike in this part, in this clip of the movie. All right. So here you got East Tremont Avenue, which was East 177th Street, and Vice Avenue in the Bronx.
Fighting a hail of bullets as they try to get into the area. There are gangs of motorcyclists down there and shuttering corn nuts, cars and windows, and all backed by gunfire and flames and smoke. It's a hell of a mess here. We've had no official word from the police department yet, but we'll be back with news as soon as we can find out what caused this.
Okay, so this is Google Maps I'm showing you here, just for the sake of seeing it and knowing. This is, it says here 1965 Vice Avenue in the Bronx, New York. So it's Vice Avenue and East Tremont, which would have been Vice Avenue and East 177th Street. So I'll do the Google Maps so you just, so you see. This is Vice Avenue here. See that? And of course you could tell everything looks different now in 2025. Well, let me see. Well, that's 2022, February 2022, Google Maps. Still a long time. See, it says there, Vice Avenue, right? So this is Vice here, and this is East Tremont here. Let me just zoom in there for you. East Tremont Avenue here. And that's what the buildings look like now, 2022 on Google Maps. Let's go up. Let me just go around here. So this is Vice here now. This is Vice Avenue. We'll take a walk this way and then come back. You can see that's the camera from the Google Maps vehicle. That says 1965 Vice. We'll pan around. And you can see all the cars are new, buildings are new. Alright, go back around the other way. So we're going to go up to the intersection here, go past East Tremont Avenue, and take a look around. There was no Geek Squad in 1985. Go back up to here. I will go on East Tremont Avenue. So that's East Tremont Avenue. I will pan around. And then go in the other direction. You could do this all for yourself, but I'm just showing you because I'm not going to the Bronx to make a video. And these buses were not around in 1985. Go up this way. That's where we were before. Alright, so there you see the intersection of East 177th Street and Vice Avenue in the Bronx, and East 177th Street is now East Tremont Avenue. Okay, guys? Alright, here's Pitkin and Hendricks. We just left Van Sicklen and Pitkin over there. So he must have run down here and come in this direction and then run down Hendricks either here or over there. So there's no real way to tell unless you get all the data on the movie. So I'll just give you guys a shot now and show you what it looks like now, and then we'll move on to the next location. You want to take it?
Yeah.
I mean, just as long as I have it for now. Come over here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this going now. Okay, we're good. Picking off.
These buildings were not here in 1985. Definitely not. Maybe this empty lot was here.
And it's still here.
This empty lot might be here. Definitely not that.
Yeah.
These other buildings here too. Guys got a nice chopper down there. Take some stills.
Okay.
The street names.
Walk back down that way and then you can take the stills.
Let me see. We got the street signs over there.
Yeah.
And we got them over there too.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's nice to take from here. You can see both.
Pretty empty lot too. Oh, it's got school buses now. Might have been empty back then.
Yeah.
This is Crystal and Glenmore. I don't know what was in the movie about Crystal, but anyhow, here you're seeing it. This is what it looks like. And that's Glenmore towards Fountain. Here you can see Glenmore and Crystal. Like I said, I don't know what part of the movie that was, but you have it here. See, that's 2225 Pitkin Avenue there.
Okay, I started. We just pan into, we're at Warwick.
Definitely wasn't there. It was like the Back to the Future if that building was there.
Yeah, this building was not here. Yes. Oh, okay.
60. And Saya is here.
Yeah, I got the sign. Right. Got it.
When you're done, I'll take some stills.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so this is Sutter Avenue on Warwick. I don't remember what was in the movie, but I just wanted to show you Sutter Avenue. That's Warwick there. And that's Sutter. That's what it looks like. Now, whatever was in the movie, these buildings are not the same here now anymore. Sutter's a two-way street.